What's good, YouTube? JGK, I'm back with another video. Today I'm just upgrading the brakes on my BMW 335i. You can definitely do it yourself. If you're thinking about doing it yourself, it's so easy. All you need is the right tools. Now let's get straight into this video. So here I got brake kit from FCP Euro. FCP Euro has the best OEM replacement parts. If you ever need anything for any of your Euro cars, BMW, Audi, Mercedes, etc., go to them. They got the best OEM parts on the market. Here I got the just regular brakes. I do have these slotted brakes, but I'm not putting those on just yet. I'll just put this on because I'm not sure if I want to keep those on. Reason I'm not putting those on, down the road I do want to do F80 brakes on the car. Whenever I put the big turbo on the car, I'm gonna do it all together with the F80 brake kit and everything. But for now, got these rotors, OEM rotors, OE. Got the brakes from Akaboro. These are Zimmerman Zimmerman rotors. Got the brake pad sensors and this clip. And this is the paste for the little pins and stuff. So we're gonna get straight into this video. The reason I haven't showed the car is because I'm not done with the wrap, and I am revealing the wrap for the YouTube later on. But let's get straight into this video by taking these wheels off. It's funny how I got the video all angled out so you guys don't see the wrap. Oh my god, this thing was so good. I can't wait to reveal it. But let's start by taking these 17mm lug nuts off. So we'll start with taking this caliper off. We just got to take the two 18mm on the back and the two T40 pins on the back. We'll start by taking the two 18mm bolts. Now that we've got both 18mm loose, now we got to get the two T40 pins out. The two pins are this one and the one right on top right there. It should look just like this with a boot, just like this. This one seems like the boot is like 8 up or whatever, but this one and another one up there. I'm gonna take those off and I'll see you guys in a second. Take this pin out. There's one more at the top. I already loosened it obviously, but I'm gonna make this quicker by throwing in this ratchet, electric ratchet in. Loosen it. Now that's fully loosened. Pull this baby out. Now we've got both pins out. This is what they look like. The top one's always the shorter one, the bottom one's always the longer one. So now let's put these aside and start taking this caliper off. So now that I've got both pins out, let's take this brake line off real quick. Oh my god, if I could do it with one hand. Alright, I got it off. Holy crap, that thing was on there. But took this brake line off. Get some zip ties or something ready, because we're gonna have to hang this heavy big ass caliper up somewhere over here so we can get it out the way so we can take this rotor off. Now in order to take this caliper off, let's take this clip off. That thing just flickered towards the camera. God damn, that thing came off though. So now that we got that all done, start with taking it off now. But let me get a pick tool so I can push the piston back in and uncompress it a little bit, just a little bit, if you know what I mean. Let me push the piston. You don't have to do this, but this is what I do just in case. Just like that. This is the way I was always taught. This is the way I'm always do it. There we go. And like I said, remember I told you guys to have a zip tie and a bungee cord ready? Well, I didn't have it ready, so I'm gonna have to go get one. Alright, got the zip tie. So I'ma just zip tie up to, damn, this caliper is goddamn fucking heavy. So this is what we had to take off the 18mm bolts off. That goes right back there. I should have just took it off differently. I could have took that thing off first with the slots being off and then take this off second, but I like doing it all in one. That's just me. Now I have to take the spacer off. You guys may not have a spacer, you guys may, but I gotta take the spacer off first so I can put on the other one. So I'll be right back. All right, now that I got the spacer off, it's time to move this to the side and take this rotor off. So all it is a T40. So let's get to taking off this rotor now. Oh, I'm gonna have to hit this with a rubber mat. Actually, it's the older one. Now I'm gonna have to hit it with a rubber mallet. So let me go get my rubber mallet so we can smack this thing up. Rubber mallet in hand. Let's see. Oh, 2 hits, and this thing gets it off. And hello to this one. So thing is a bit dirty, so let me clean it up a little bit. I'm gonna put it on and then clean it up a little bit for the thumbnail, because it was sitting down in my storage room for a little while. Good enough till it's snug. I think it's snug. So let me clean this thing up a little bit. Pushing this caliper. I don't have my C-clamp, but I know this will do. Pushed it all in. Make sure you push this all in. God damn, E92s have pretty big calipers. God damn, look how big this thing is. Holy crap. But let's put these new brake pads in. This one goes in just like this. Goes in just like just like that. And then the other one, wherever it's at, right here. And this other one goes in just like this. Just like that. Before we put this one on, let's put this thing back on. It's getting a little dark, so I'm not gonna show how to put it back on, but it's very simple. What you literally do is reverse it, put it back on how you took it off. You just put it on like this. Put the 18s on the back on. So this, and then this will be where it's supposed to be, and then put this right into this with the brake pads on it, and tighten on the 2 pins, and it should be perfectly fine. Had to get this light because so now that we put the caliper on, we're not done yet though. We have to torque the 2 18s and the T40. Now that we put the caliper on and we have the brake pads on and the rotor on, now that everything's together, we have to torque both the 18mm and the 45 Torx pins and the 45 Torx pins. So get your torque wrenches. Now that we have the calipers on, we're gonna set the pins, which is this one and the top one, to 22 foot-pounds of torque, and then these 2 big 18mm bolts, we're gonna set those to 105. Now that everything's on and everything is torqued up, all 4 2 18s and the 2 pins, let's put this brake line where it belongs. So, there we go. And now let's throw this thing on, however it goes. Now this is in, everything's all good. Brake pads in, calipers on, bolts are torqued, brake line's back on it, and rotor is on. So now all I gotta do is put my spacer back on. If you don't have one, you don't have to worry about it. So on to the back we go. Alright YouTube, now we're in the back. Damn, look at this rotor. Holy crap, this thing is warped out. Bro, I did not know it was this bad. Wow. And it's so rusty too. Well, let's take off this rear caliper and rotor. Should be really similar to the front. It's actually easier than the front just because this caliper is so small, a lot smaller. Where the front caliper you guys saw was like here to here, like it was ridiculous. So We're gonna start again by taking the caliper off. I believe instead of an 18 on the back, it's a 16 this time, and it should be the same T45 for the pin. So let's get right to work. So we will take that 16 millimeter right there, and the one up here right over on top of that one. And that thing takes it right out. Alright, so let's take this cap off right here now, and the one on the other side as well. Which are these? My front one didn't have these, but I already ordered new ones to put on them. But take these off. Alright, now that this thing is all alright, now that I took my spacer off, look how nasty this thing looks. But it should be the T40 right here. Let's start by taking this T40 off so we can take this caliper so we can take this rotor off and put the new one on. Let's get it. Oh my god. Let me see if I can hit it with the This thing is on there. Holy. Alright, YouTube. After a lot of hits, this thing is finally coming off, man. Bro, look at everything I did to this damn rotor. I had to hit it so many times, and no, the parking brake is not up. Like, the parking brake is down. I knew I had to take that down. It's just very rusted on here. Look at this thing. Oh my god, Maryland does this to you. And this car came from Georgia, but this is from me having a car. I've had this car for like 50K miles, and this is all from Maryland, I believe so, because it did not have all this when I got the car. Trust me. This shit is crazy. But let's take this damn rotor off now, finally. Oh my goodness. Here's the new one. Let's put this thing on. So this, you don't really have to torque this. You just snug it up. You'll know when it's good. Trust me, it just stops. Before anything, we just have to compress this piston again. Again, I don't have that C-clamp, but these pliers always work. These are the same pliers I always use for all my brake jobs. It's as simple as this. Just keep squeezing it so it's all the way in, and you'll know when it's all the way in. So now get your newer brakes. Get your brakes. Pop this in. Pop. Put your other one on right here. Place that there. Just let it sit. Because before anything, we have to put this bracket back on. Remember, it's the 2/16. You don't have to tighten it yet, because we will torque it in a second. Just put it on there so it's on there. Now that both of them are on there, it's not completely on yet, but now that they're both on, you can grab the brakes finally. Pretty simple. Grab your two pins and slide them in. Grab your 2 pins and slide them in. For the 16 millimeter 55. There we go. Just put these caps back on the back of the little pins, and all that's left is this. The other side is exactly the same, so there's no reason for me to record the other side. The rear brakes and the front brakes are the same. Only thing that's a little bit extra is putting the brake sensor on, but that's the simplest thing you could ever do. Appreciate you guys watching. JGK. Subscribe, like, comment. You might as well subscribe while you're on the way out. And I'll see you in the next video. JGK out.
Every day it's just like I learn while I earn. Ain't shit cause bridges to burn. Just wait your turn.